So if our attitudes are peculiar only to us, the way we do things is our culture. If the way we do our things, our customs, the way we carry ourselves, the way we speak is different from another group of people, that way we speak is our culture. It is peculiar to us, unique to us. You know, I was on campus and I had friends from, Lighthouse. And they have a way they talk. Wow. It's powerful. It's a blessing. Yeah. If you see somebody who, you can't see me, please come and sit here. If you can't see me, you have to come. Now, it is so unique that when anybody from Lighthouse begin to speak, you know that this person here attends Lighthouse. That is a culture. So, our sum of attitudes, there is no way that you enter a family and the family is very argumentative, that you will not see the argumentative nature in a child. No way. Se oko ebusue bi mu no mo pentokwa wo de ahwan kwada no bi twawe no so bia oni nyanza it attempted na. That is the culture of the family, of the home. Culture is developed through socialization. And it's also developed when you adopt it, when you are taught. So it's learned culture. And the socialization is the natural way someone is, civilized. Let me say, is brought up. Now, the very root word called culture, how many of you work in the hospital? We are nursing. Okay. You know what culture is? Culture, when they are urine culture? Yes, you know what urine, when you have, and they say go and do a urine culture. What they are doing is that they are trying to nurture whatever is in your urine for it to come out, so that they can see whether you have an infection or not. The root word of that was translated culture was an agricultural word. It is when you nurse seedlings. That is why we call it cultivate. Cultivate. When you nurse seedlings, what you are doing is that you are putting the seeds in what we call a culture, in a controlled environment where you give the seeds all the conditions and the factors in it to grow well. So it can also mean you tilling, working the land. So we their way and your friend cultivating the land. Oh, Danny, and Niana Nasa and Natiano Senebeya, in Framani Shubetma Fim, na Edianini, whatever, I'm a Ediabano. And I say, engineering well, engineering. So, culture was agricultural. Let's say culture was agricultural. Then it also became a word that was used to define people who had a common belief system. When somebody is in a cult, the person is in a cult because he's in a group of friends or people who believe in something. So the word cult, C-U-L-T, is a truncated form of culture where you believe in something and you do it. People believe in prayer. They form a prayer group and they pray. Some believe in Bible study. They form Bible study groups and they study the word. Some also believe in other things. Blood money. You're mentioning them. So they form a cult where they believe in something and that is what they pursue, they do. I'm giving you the general understanding of the original meaning of culture so that when we delve into what the kingdom culture is, we will deeply appreciate it. Now, culture now took on a religious form. Then a man called Edward Scarcy said that to be cultural is to have a culture and to inhabit a place that is sufficiently intense to cultivate what you believe. It says that it is also to be responsible for or to respond to and attend to what you believe caringly. So what do you believe? You believe in Jesus. You are now responsible for that belief. When I ask you, why do you believe in Jesus? You have a reason why you believe in Jesus. So you respond to all the questions and the reasons why you believe in Jesus. Then you also take time to attend to ensuring that the name of Jesus is propagated. That is where culture took on the religious meaning.